TikTok, count your days.
I'm so fucking pissed off right now.
I'm gonna kill myself.
My reputation's ever been worse, so he must like me from me.
Literally us at TikTok right now.
Diver on the east side, where you at?
Hey everyone, and we're back with another episode of the End I've Always Said That podcast. Welcome back to episode 15.
And what's your name?
Susan.
I'm Susan.
Mary.
Susan?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Good thing
No, we're
not
gonna
on
get banned on YouTube.
Fine, I'm JoJo.
We can't get banned on another platform.
In case anyone's wondering, we did somehow get banned on a TikTok Live about 20 minutes ago, and we're still kind of reeling from that.
Morale is a little low.
Yeah.
Because we love TikTok Live, and I hope that they'll restore our access soon, because I love the app, and I love going live.
Email has been sent. So,
But if you'd like to send us an email, and I've always said that podstories@gmail.com.
Or if you would like to send TikTok an email on our behalf because you love our TikTok lives so much.
Send it. Our TikTok is always said that pod.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to say I love their live videos, I would really love if you could restore it. That would be much appreciated.
What is up, guys?
Hey everyone,
how the hell are you?
I'm blonde.
Yeah?
You are
You are
blonde.
blonde.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah, you are.
She that blonde bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my hater era.
Yeah, Megan was being really mean in the group chat yesterday for no reason. And I literally was like, Megan, why are you being such a hater? And then we put it together that it's because she's blonder.
Well, last week you did say I'm gonna be blonder and I'm gonna be such a bitch.
Here we go. I stick to my word at the end of the day.
It does look really good. I'm looking at it
does.
more now.
Yeah.
Just in time for summer.
Yeah.
I can't eat the
Don't
microphone.
eat it.
We're
Nikki's
on.
gonna get so mad at you.
Megan's on a strict no microphone diet.
It's really hard, guys.
So this week, well, I have a story to tell you guys.
Okay.
I had a little bit of a life-changing moment this weekend that I feel like, well, Taylor doesn't know anything about it, but like I feel like the course of my life was changed a little bit. And then we are making this the official Ick episode TM. We all came prepared with our icks, personal icks, and it's going to be really fun. And then we have a legendary, jaw-dropping, show-stopping, ass-clapping, ass-clapping penny dropper of the week. So, on that note,
You want to get into your epiphany?
oh yeah, it is. I'm going to take it away from me. Thank you, Nikki. So, once again, in a weird little mood, when we film after work,
I'm in a
anything goes.
pantsuit.
Me and JoJo came in matching shirts unironically.
We did this by mistake.
Literally anything goes if we're filming after work.
Ow! And good news, we're changing our filming schedule for the summer to Thursdays, so
Yeah.
things are gonna get freaky deaky around here.
Yeah. So let's take it back to a couple months ago where we were probably coming home from our favorite bar, the White Horse. And Joe was like, "What do you want me to eat? I'm going to order something." And I was like, no, I'm okay. She goes, "Oh, I think I'm just going to get some Popeyes. Do you want a biscuit?" And I was like, I mean, I guess I'll have one. Like, you know, if you're ordering a box of 6, I'm gonna eat one. But I'm not hungry. So,
I'm sorry.
I did go ahead and I think ate 5 out of the 6 in the box, but in increments throughout the night.
That, by the way, that's the only time I've ever ordered a box of biscuits.
Yeah.
Because I had an inkling.
So,
They're also not good the next day, so like
No,
good
they're
thing you
not.
ate them all when you did.
yeah. So, like, Joe had ordered them, and then I think I had eaten one after I got out of the shower, and then I, like, went and laid in bed. I was on my phone, and then I think I got up and I had another one, and then got up a couple hours later, drank some water, and I was like, ugh, like I really like ate dinner so long ago. I think I'm gonna have another biscuit, and then I think I had another one for breakfast. So
You did. By the time I came
Yeah.
out and opened the box, was it empty or was there one left?
I think there was one left. I think I had 4, and then you had 1, so there was 1 left.
Yes.
So, fast forward to Sunday evening, just a couple days ago. I texted Joe and I was like, hey, like, do you want to go on a hot girl walk? I also think I want to get Popeyes because, I don't know, I had just, like, probably seen a YouTube ad. Love that chicken from Popeyes. And I was like, ugh, like, I feel like that would really hit right now in, like, a lemonade. So, I went. First of all, can we take a moment and talk about the FiDi Popeyes?
Yeah. It is surprisingly spotless.
Pristine. I think cleaner than our own apartment.
Yeah, I mean, it was
That's
scary.
saying something.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Coming from you?
Yes.
I mean, I don't even know how to word this.
I think I'd lick the floor.
You would literally, the floors
Huge.
were shining. They were sparkling.
Actually
Sparkling.
sparkling. And they had leather-bound chairs, like bamboo chairs with like a leather
We walked in and we were like, should we debrief here?
I actually think that like I'm gonna be there multiple times a week. I had the best chicken sandwich of my entire life.
Just to paint a picture. So, by the way, I was so upset when you texted me because if you had texted me an hour earlier before I ate my stupid fucking healthy dinner, I would have been right there with you. But I had just eaten. I had like taken the last bite of my dinner when you sent me that. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we're in the Popeyes. And I knew we weren't going to eat in there, but I knew you were really, really hungry. You were starving.
I was really hungry. Yeah, I didn't want to sit in there and eat either, but
On the way there, I got a chocolate soft serve ice cream cone from our local ice cream truck because that entire weekend we were on a mission to get ice cream.
ugh.
And day after day,
Oh my god.
it was like I was not meant to get my ice
I didn't
cream.
even think about talking about Shake Shack. We had a horrible experience this whole entire
Horrible.
weekend.
I'm never going again.
You guys didn't want to go to the Staten Island Dairy Queen again?
I should have. We should have.
We literally
honestly.
should have.
We should have. We had gone to Shake Shack because we wanted to get ice cream from an ice cream truck, and all of them were gone that night. So we went to Shake Shack because we figured, okay, let's get milkshakes.
It was also the only thing that was open. It was like probably almost 11 o'clock at that point.
Yeah, so we went to Shake Shack. We were like, let's just get milkshakes. We had been to that Shake Shack. It's fine, and it's in the same center as the Conrad Hotel, which can do no wrong.
And is this Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday night.
Painting myself a picture.
Mhm.
Okay.
Saturday. Friday night, we had also tried to get ice cream, and none of the trucks were on the street. So I was very upset. So we get to Shake Shack, and it's kind of packed.
But
it's always packed.
the Shake Shack that the Times Square Shake Shack that we were literally just at about 100 times crazier, and we got our food 100 times quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So we go up, we order, we sit down. The same people from when we are ordering are waiting for their food. Maybe 20 minutes go by.
Mm-hmm.
Same people from when we walked in who were already waiting are still waiting for their food.
I would also love to point out that by chance, complete chance, our next door neighbors were at the table catty corner from us.
But we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. And Nikki is going up and back like every 5 minutes because she's like, this is ridiculous.
I wanted a milkshake so
I
bad.
was just sitting there. I was defeated that night. I was just sitting at the table like, I don't care anymore. And Nikki was like, I'm going up. This is ridiculous. And no one is getting their food. There are people who had ordered to stay in, not even to go, who had the little numbers on their table, who were walking up to the counter with their numbers, just flashing it, going like, where's my food? I mean, it was like kind of chaotic. And our neighbors went up and...
Oh, I gotta say this part.
Yeah, say it.
So, the crew of neighbors was the husband, the grandma, and the daughter. No, sorry. The daughter, her dad, and his mom, or, mom's mom, whatever. It doesn't matter. And the dad was, like, up by, like, the counter and everything. And the grandma was like, I can't even remember what her voice sounds like. It's kind of gross. But she was like, you just gotta ask for a refund. This is ridiculous. And she said something else. But I remember, like, I was standing up there. And then Joe was sitting at the table. And she was like, she's about to start a riot. Like, she was getting so fed up.
To paint you a picture of what this woman looks like. You know that meme of the old white woman with, like, the blonde hair and the sandals and the long skirt, and it's like, I feel like her when I eat a granola bar.
Oh, the peace sign quilted bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks like
I
that.
feel like her when eating.
She looks like that, but she's not a nice person, and her hair looks like
Couldn't be bigger.
No. It looks like if you, like, put straw in an air fryer.
Yeah.
It is somehow crispy, but also puffed up.
Yeah, like she looks like she should
Like
be
a shredded mini wheat.
Yes.
Like a cheese doodle?
No, like a mini wheat.
Yeah.
She looks like she should
Like
be
a
that.
freeze-dried piece of spaghetti?
Yeah, you're getting somewhere now.
Sure. Sure. So, losing the plot, anyways, she was getting really fed up, and it's funny because we have, like, a lot of running jokes about this grandma. I mean, she is such a little freak.
I could not pick any of them out, like, specifically, but as the unit, immediately.
I was like, what the actual fuck is going on, and why are they here? So, they were getting really fed up. I was getting really fed up. I will say, probably everyone else in there was ordering food and drinks. Joe and I were just ordering milkshakes.
Yeah.
So that's why I was getting even more angry, because I saw this fucking table of milkshakes waiting there, and no one thought to be, like, there was quite literally 2 people working there. And I said this to you about 500 times that night. The sole reason that Shake Shack, this is something I've always said, the sole reason that Shake Shack was running the way it was, like the Delancey Street McDonald's, is because there was not a big, tall lesbian running that place like the Navy. I'm getting worked up.
Corporation needs one.
They all need one. I mean, straight men across the board.
Yeah. So, to wrap this up, because this wasn't even part of it.
Yeah, sorry. Losing the plot.
We couldn't get refunds because only the manager could give a refund, and I don't know where that guy was. But they
So you didn't get a milkshake?
No, they handed us our milkshakes and went, what did he say to you? When you said, well, we just had milkshakes. He went, why didn't you just say that?
Because you didn't come within 15 feet of me, bitch.
They asked us for our names, too, for the receipt. So it was very clear that when your order was done or ready to pick up, that they were going to call your name.
Yeah. So, anyways,
We're handed liquid milkshakes.
Like, it
Shake
was
Shack, count your day.
It was my cookies and cream milkshake was a glass of milk with some chunks in it. Yeah, it was bad. Anyways, so
we had a bad experience with trying to acquire some ice cream. So the day was turning up on Sunday. I walked by our local ice cream truck. It was out. Great. The reason why we went to Shake Shack is because when we had gotten to an ice cream truck on Saturday, the only one left in all of Battery Park City, I walk up to her. She had just finished giving these little kids cones and like ice pops. She goes, I'm closed. Fuck you. I just watched you give kids something right in front of me. She goes, unless you want a plain vanilla cone, I'm closed.
Why not even chocolate?
Thank you.
Taylor and her chocolate cherry dipped cone.
Oh, bestie.
I will fight for that cone until the day I die.
Okay,
it is
right,
the
that's
most
right.
delicious
If that cone
thing ever.
has no fans, Taylor's dead.
Taylor's dead.
comment below, is Taylor clinically, psychologically disturbed for ordering a chocolate cone dipped in cherry?
Delicious.
You decide.
You decide.
But I got my cone. So I ate it on our way to Popeyes, and it was delicious. It was great. I was
Were
having
you
a great
licking
time.
it like a
How's
little
it?
sexy?
I was looking at it a little sexy. And we got to Popeyes. Nikki she gets her food, which they put it out in record time. It was like 2 minutes
Because
when
there
you
was,
ordered.
I mean, that Popeyes, I didn't see the lesbian. There was probably one
No.
there.
She was in the back.
I was just going to say
She
that.
was
Running
in
it
the
like
back.
the Navy.
Running it like the Navy. And yeah, I mean, there was like no line when we went in. And oh my God, it was just.
So you get your sandwich, and then you immediately go to open it to look at it. I'm thinking, oh, she's checking if her order's right. And she looks at it because she wants to pour like her side of ranch in it. And she looks at it and she goes, oh, comes with mayo. Yes. And I went, yeah, most sandwiches come with mayo. And she was like, well, I didn't know that. I would have asked for it without mayo. So she wants to pour the ranch in, but she does not want to mix it with the mayo. Nikki does not like mayo. So I did what any good friend would do. She's trying to
You
scrape
licked it off.
She was trying to scrape it off with the pickle chips that come on it, and I just ate them. I chased my chocolate soft serve ice cream cone with mayo covered pickles.
I mean, soaked in mayo.
I did what any good friend would do.
And you were.
And she looked at me and she went, I'm disgusted.
I mean, I've done it.
I'm
She went,
disgusted.
Thank you. But I'm disgusted.
It was so gross.
But you appreciated it.
Yeah, I did appreciate it.
And then she dipped it. She poured the ranch in. She goes to take a bite. It was literally like a commercial. I thought you had an orgasm in the middle of Popeyes. She went, ah! Almost dropped to her knees. I looked at her. My mouth was open.
She had a religious experience
She
in
did.
the Popeyes.
She saw God in that Popeyes.
And I said that. I literally said that as soon as we left. I was like, Joe, I just felt God in that Popeyes. I did say that.
If there was any moment in your life where you felt the presence of God, it was in that Popeyes. I mean, and the whole walk back, she was like, it's so delicious. And like in between sips of her lemonade, she's like, oh my God, and this lemonade is so good. I mean, I was struggling to walk on the sidewalk because like my knees kept buckling because I was pissing my pants.
I was double fisting on the street, chicken sandwich in this hand, lemonade in the other.
She had the biscuit underneath her arm
Keep
because
it
she
warm.
was saving it for later.
Let's keep it warm.
She was like moaning on this. She's like, oh my God, it's so good. Holy shit. I think that was the funniest thing that's ever happened to us. And I'm so glad I was there to witness it. And I'm so glad that I was the person to introduce you to Popeyes.
I mean, it was like the juiciest, tender, like easy to chew, but still crispy, juicy.
Down, boy.
The ranch. Okay, so people who know me know that I have a list of my top favorite ranches from different franchises. Hidden Valley doesn't count. That's my favorite brand, obviously. But I think Popeyes is taking the number 3 spot. Number 3.
Wow.
Number 3.
Dairy Queen's still number 1.
Dairy Queen will always be number 1.
What's number 2?
Sheets?
Ah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be that good the second time you eat it?
Yes, because I've had it 3 times since Sunday.
No.
Yes.
It's only Wednesday.
God, wait, without me? I thought that was our special moment.
I'm sorry.
She just went to Popeyes before this.
Yeah, but I put in a request.
She
Told
didn't get
me I was
anything.
Yeah.
She,
So-
she didn't get a sandwich.
That was brave of you.
So I got Popeyes on Monday for lunch at work, and it's really
Were
scary.
you moaning at your desk?
Oh, it's so good.
It was crazy because I was expecting it. I was like, it's not going to be as good this time. You know, the one in FiDi is just perfection, whatever.
I'm sorry. Continue.
The Popeyes there is just, it's too good to be true. And the one in Flatiron was not giving the same energy. Luckily, there was like no line. And I will say I timed it very poorly when I was going, but I had like 15 minutes to like walk there, order, wait for my food, and walk back. Literally made it back to my office like ahead of schedule. I couldn't have got the food any quicker. It was insane. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Forgot to say, the most important part, the reason why I wanted to tell this story is the FiDi Popeyes. I get my food from the cashier.
Oh.
can't believe I almost forgot the most important part of the story. I get the food from the cashier, and he looks at me, and he goes, "Can I ask you a question?" And I go, "Oh, no."
Don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
He wasn't cute either.
I picture a Popeyes cashier. That was what this guy looked like. And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Did you just take a trip to Zaza Land?"
Oh.
What's Zaza Land?
Well, Nikki, if there's
Couldn't
one thing about
Well,
Nikki.
do you not know what Zaza is?
If there's one thing about Nikki, her eyes are gonna be red.
Oh. I get it now. I think there's a song that says Zaza on it.
Yeah.
So
I haven't heard it.
So
Take a trip to Zaza Land?
I heard Nikki go, "Oh, it's just allergies. I've been walking outside," and he went, "Okay." I'm to the side. That's all I heard, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" This is pre-orgasm bite. by the
Yeah.
way. Pre-orgasm bite.
Prio.
So
Yeah.
pre-O. So my theory, because if there's one thing about me, I'm gonna theorize, is that he saw that her eyes were red and thought she's high and she probably has weed on her.
Like, I would have given the Popeyes cashier weed, a
He
total
looked-
stranger.
he
Or
looked
he's going
like
to
he
ask for a smoke date.
Yeah.
Happened to me
Yeah, it
recently.
did. It did.
Maybe
But
he
yeah.
wanted to give you smoke a joint. I don't
So,
know if I can say that on here.
what a
We're not gonna get banned.
Oh, yeah.
what a weird thing to say. So yeah, I said, "No, just allergies." And he goes, "You sure about that? They're pretty red." And I said, "Have a good day."
Have a good day. And then I had an orgasm.
Right in front of him.
All right, introducing our newest segment, the Ick Factor.
Dun dun
Bum, 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 bum,
dun.
bum. Should I make up a song for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the ick.
Losing the plot. Guys, we're fucking horrible at singing. It's fine. And you know what? That's an ick.
Oh, that was probably such an ick
ick.
for some people watching. They probably get so embarrassed when we sing.
I did search, so to prepare
Sorry
for
to my
this,
boyfriend.
Break
Yes.
up with your boyfriend.
Connor.
to prepare for this, I was searching the word ick in my message history. And actually, we had a conversation, you and I, Nikki, from 2020, where we were talking about icks. And as a joke, I called you Icky Nikki.
Ugh, I've literally gotten called Icky Nikki my whole life. My dad calls me Stick because he used to call me Sticky Nikki.
You sticky?
No, but now he just calls me Stick.
Oh,
Did they ever sing the
Icky
Icky Vicky
Vicky.
song to you?
Yeah.
Icky Vicky. Icky Mickey. Ew, ew.
Get something original.
He's so ick.
So, we're gonna each go around one by one and state some icks that we have. This could be for guys, for people in general. Some of these will be very niche. Others will
Mine are
probably
all
over-
for men.
Okay. And that's fair. Most of mine are men.
And a disclaimer. None of these have anything to do with someone's personal physical appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that we're saying is something that you can't change. So if you're offended by anything we're about to say,
Grow
maybe
up.
it's time to take a long, hard look in the mirror and say, hey, maybe I should throw my flip-flops away.
Yeah.
All right.
I have like something like that. but
Okay,
it's not
so
really
why
that.
don't we start with Taylor and go around the circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we also can't repeat icks.
Can't repeat icks.
Okay. I'm just gonna go down my list. People who only use Snapchat to communicate.
Agree. Yuck. Yuck. Yuck.
Like, grow up. Like we said last episode, if you're over the age of 12 and only use Snapchat to communicate, grow up. I'm really growing.
Hell yeah.
And it's now my Nick. Thank you. I feel really supported.
My ick is chasing an item on the ground. Whether it be like a ball, a pen,
a feather.
and then a feather, i.e.
And then they kick it.
i.e. chasing a dog.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
come back.
And they
Just
don't
chasing
and
it.
they don't follow him.
Or when,
Don't
when guys try to rile up dogs and you're like,
Oh.
I feel like that was like when Ick Talk, I'm gonna call it Ick Talk was like huge in 2020. That was like one of the number one icks, was like guys like chasing something, or when they chase a ball and then they go down to grab it and they accidentally kick it a little bit more, and and they're like hunched over running after.
It's also kind of the way they're like doing it, kind of like a monkey, where the knuckles are almost touching the ground, just the way they're walking.
I'm gonna take that and raise you. When men bowl, when men go bowling, and okay, let me paint a picture here. They're doing the little bowling motion that the Mies do, right? They don't have a strike. They don't strike. They have...
It's a gutter ball.
They have either a gutter ball, humiliating, but they have to do it again. If they miss, the little shrug that they do, and then they turn around and walking back like the defeated little...
Like shuffle.
Yeah, the defeated little shuffle.
In their bowling shoes.
Oh, and also like... If they're, because the alley's really slippery, like, they're bound to just, like, slip a little, too. Ooh. Oh, God, and them eating the bowling alley hot dogs. Sorry, I'm getting too niche.
He's like, maybe I got a gutter bowl, but this hot dog's, like, really good. So who's the real winner here?
Yeah.
That little, like, turn that you do after bowling, ick.
Well, I mean, if they're bad at bowling.
I was going to say it. I always say it.
Okay,
Say
Megan,
I brought it to your attention.
Say it, Megan.
You're stealing my thing. No, you say it.
1, 2, 3.
A man is either good at bowling or eating pussy, never both.
Yeah, I wasn't
There
going
we
to say that, so there we go.
Okay, my first ick is, and I think this is actually might be my number one ick, is thinking about him getting yelled at by either like a boss or like his mom.
Or when you were in school and he's getting yelled at by the teacher.
Or like he did something really gross and his roommate is like reprimanding him, or like just I think the boss one though, like thinking about him getting yelled at by his boss or like doing something wrong at work and
Yeah, that's an ick.
That's really bad. Oh my God.
Yeah. Moving on.
I'm going to say mine are in no specific order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The next one is someone who chews with their mouth open or smacks / makes noises when they open their mouth. So
I think that's like a pet peeve.
So is that not an ick?
No, it can be an ick.
Well, I have more icks that I can do.
I'd say that's an ick, because sometimes when you see someone doing it, you're like, you're actually not attractive anymore.
Yeah.
Because I can hear you doing this. Ick?
Mm-hmm.
Dirty nails.
Oh, that was kind of one of mine.
Also, like guys who have really long nails.
That was my third one.
sorry.
Leave your goddamn fingers.
Guys who have
What
really
about-
long nails, cut them.
Toenails. Even worse.
God, when they scratch you.
Yeah, my cousin used to put them into a point to stab me with them. His toenail.
Every time you tell a story about your cousins and something they did to you, I think you have to like call the police.
I know. First the thumbtacks, now this.
That's really scary.
Character building.
Yeah.
Mine's really niche, but I have to tell this story. So, when I was dating my ex-boyfriend, we had been dating for, I think, around 4 years at the time, and we were in the car together, and we got into a car accident, and we were fine. Someone sideswiped us, and it was like they put a little dent in the car, so it wasn't that big of a deal. He immediately does not turn to me and say, "Are you okay?" He starts crying.
Oh!
My mom is gonna be so mad at me. Oh my God, this is her car. I was like, you piece of shit. First of all, your mom spoils you. It was just
My
like
mommy.
he didn't
Gonna
turn
get
to
in
me and go
trouble.
like, "Are you okay?" I immediately turned to him and I was like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt? Is that why you're crying?" And he was like, "My mom is gonna be so mad at me." By the way, this guy was the biggest fucking asshole you've ever met in your life. Had no emotion.
Well,
This
the
was
more you tell about him, the more I think you should have called the police
on him.
on him.
Yes.
He seems awful.
This was I would always like beg him to show emotion to me, and then that happened, and I went never again. I never again. And so bad. Like, honestly, I got so icked out that, like, I thought about it for, like, weeks after, and I was like, should I break up with him?
I would have.
I didn't, because you're dating someone for a really long time, and he was going to college in a different country, so he eventually, like, a month later went back, and I wasn't going to see him until the next summer, so I was like, I have time to get over this. It was so bad. I mean, I would get flashbacks to that day where he was like, my mom.
You had PTSD.
It was, ew, he was such a mama's boy. And I don't know, something about mama's boys, ick.
Yeah.
If you're too close with any member of your family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like them a normal amount. Don't make me
Yeah.
think you want to have sex with them.
Yeah.
They had a really weird relationship.
Maybe he would have showed you emotion if he called you mommy.
The sick thing is, I think you're right. Yeah, that disturbed me on so many levels. Like, so many. And to this day, it really icks me out thinking about it.
Yeah, that's pretty icky.
Yeah.
Icky Vicky.
He, like, reverted back to a 5-year-old when that happened.
Anyways, my next ick. This is maybe not as relevant nowadays, but think back to like 2016 or so. Thinking about a man. Okay.
Thinking about a man?
Right.
No, because
I'm grossed out.
Episode ended.
If I preface it, you're gonna know what I'm gonna say. So, okay. Anyways,
Well, we're going to know what you're going to say anyway.
yeah. So, thinking about a man putting on skinny jeans.
Ooh, the little shimmy that he
Yeah!
does with his butt.
I was shake and
Because I was
jump.
gonna say, think about how you put on skinny jeans. Imagine a man doing that.
Ooh, something that goes with this. When guys have to stop to tie their shoelaces.
Oh, and the crack is showing.
That was one of my icks. I said when your butt crack shows, like, unintentionally.
If I see your butt crack and it's not, like, in the bedroom, I'm never talking to you
I don't even want to
again.
see your butt crack.
I don't want to
just
see it.
wanna
I don't want to see it, but that's the only time where it makes sense.
What is some one of those TikToks and it was like when a guy gets out of the car and you see his butt crack?
Oh,
That's bad. That's bad.
Ick.
Men who wear Velcro sandals or flip-flops. No one wants to see the dogs, but specifically the Velcro ones.
No Tevas?
No. Don't wear them.
Ruthless.
That's an ick.
I agree.
Like, and then you have to, like, the...
Ooh.
Like-
Yeah.
I thought they were called Tivas.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Whatever they wear, men should not own flip-flops or sandals.
So you don't think men should be able to wear anything that exposes toe?
No.
Be
Okay.
barefoot or put on closed-toed shoes.
Interesting.
Care a little bit about how you dress,
Yes.
i.e., long shorts. Why are your shorts going below the knee?
Only Adam Sandler is allowed to do that.
And also, why are they skin tight?
Oh. Or
4-inch inseam or no shorts at all.
I'm
Or
gonna-
they're
yeah.
humongous.
I'm going to say this.
Adam Sandler core.
This does not apply to the people who cannot afford to buy new clothing, by the way. I, for many years, lived in hand-me-downs. But please, I am begging you, get rid of the shirt that you bought in 2012.
Or if it has a stain or a hole.
If you're
Or if
still
it's got a
wearing
U-neck.
Aztec print in the year 2023, put it in the Goodwill pile.
That's the equivalent
it
of
in.
me wearing, like, a mustache necklace.
Oh. It's not even like if you can't afford new clothes, it's like just know how to style what you have, because I'm sure you have great pieces.
Oh, yeah.
You have all the tools, you're just not properly using them. You're continuing to wear your one ugly ass shirt.
Yeah.
Burn it.
I'm specifically talking about these pieces that were part of very specific trends 10 years ago.
That don't work now.
Like,
Get
we know
rid of
that
it.
we know that Aztec shirt was from Rue 21. Not even Forever 21.
Your chevron striped shirt,
Rue 21.
get rid of it.
Oh, and with
Or the
that,
PacSun sale rack.
you know what really icked me out when it was trendy? When guys would wear those ugly, ass pants, those jeans with like the
No,
puffy,
no,
the
no,
puffy
no,
knees.
no, 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 no,
No, or the light wash skinny jeans with
Ooh.
like the ribbed like
Yes,
zigzag.
That's what
yes,
she's
that's
talking
what I'm
about.
talking about. That's what I'm
Just
talking
talking- No, and the fucking 2016 Liam Payne t-shirt that was down to their knees. Why
Yeah.
were they wearing the longest t-shirts ever?
Also V-necks.
Why are you wearing a t-shirt dress to the club?
Yes. Why are you literally wearing a t-shirt dress
So
with ribbed jeans under it? Not ripped, ribbed.
ribbed.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Ribbit.
Don't bring it into 2023.
So I have something again, a little niche. When guys send you pictures of their food with no context.
I thought you were gonna say your penis.
Well, that too.
I thought you were gonna say when they send a photo. Go to audio really quick if you're just listening. When they send you a photo and it's this face.
You mean go to video?
Go to
Go to
video.
video.
Yeah.
So I have a little story with this. So I was talking to this guy deep in 2020. Like, we were still in lockdown at this point, and he was an EMT. So he was doing really important work. I was talking to him, and he was telling me that he was on his lunch break soon, and I was like, cool, whatever. That's nice. And he was saying, like, some place donated lunch because of, all the work we've been doing. And I was like, oh, that's nice. He fucking sends me a picture, unprompted, of a really sad, tiny frozen lasagna. Still in the paper microwave box.
Like a lunch, like a fucking like lunch tray you'd get in like middle school.
Like a kid cuisine.
Kind of, yeah.
No text with the picture.
This wasn't even on Snapchat?
This was text.
That's embarrassing. That's an ick.
I'm going.
I would have
please-
ghosted him then and there.
Oh, well, I ghosted him like a week after. I don't even remember what I responded with. All I remember is that I think I called you. I think I called Nikki, and I
Ethan.
was like, I am so
Where do we go from here?
disgusted with this man. He was the nicest guy ever, by the way. Like,
They always are.
wouldn't hurt a fly.
They always are.
I immediately, whatever attraction I had to him, gone and never came back. Never came back. In it, like that.
Yeah.
Done.
And just like that.
And just like that.
I can't explain to you how, like, irrationally icked I was. But, that was the end of him for me.
Yeah.
So, guys out there, girls too, don't do that.
Unless you're sending it as like a thing, don't unprompt.
Or unless it looks pretty.
Yeah.
No, unless it looks pretty,
Unless it's a dessert.
or I ask, like, hey, like, what are you eating? And if it doesn't look like someone just shit on a plate, like, sure, send it. But oh my god, I've
Unless
never been
it's
so disgusted.
cigarette tiramisu, keep it to
Cigarette
yourself.
tiramisu, that was my best creation. Yeah. So
Same applies to dick pics.
yeah, unless
Don't send them unprompted.
don't send them unprompted. Don't send any pictures unprompted.
Need a pic, horny.
Prompted.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a man put on chapstick?
Yes, it's the
Ooh.
most
Literally.
No,
like, it's like a
no,
toddler.
No, they keep their mouth shut and they go like.
Yeah, they go like.
They like put their lips together.
But they like
put
eat
their lips
the chapstick. They
they-
put it all the way up.
Why is it always cherry? That's disgusting
It's
flavor.
always cherry
Yeah.
chapstick brand, and they literally make their mouth like this. And they're like,
Your
really fast.
like your
And they
lips
stick
could
it
not
right-
taste worse
And
after
it's also
that.
like
by
half
the way.
melted because it's been sitting in their pocket all day, and they like, and then they put it right back in their pocket.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So that's a really big ick for me. It's
Choose
like,
a different flavor too.
but also like wear a normal chapstick. Burt's Bees at least.
And like
Also
don't
put
do
it on
it
normally.
like a toddler.
Literally like.
It's like a toddler coloring outside the lines.
And supposedly, like, flavored chapsticks dry out your lips more.
They do.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're
grow
just...
up.
They also are like pressing so hard that they like have a
ring.
red ring, and it looks like you have like this weird lip disease.
No, but I also said it's like half melted, so it just like
Yeah.
slides everywhere. Oh, it's like so disgusting.
Yeah,
Do
bad
it
case
into
of the
the-
butthole mouth.
Yeah, do it in the comfort of your own home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do not apply chapstick around me.
Do it in solitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do last round?
Sure.
Or do you want to fire off the rest of your
Ooh,
list quick?
fire off.
Okay, I have
fire
two.
off the rest.
Okay. People who can't keep a conversation, grow up and learn to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
And people who say that they hate water.
Grow
Who
up.
hates water? Are you 5? Grow up.
Add a little lemon juice in it. Be an
Who
adult.
fucking hates water?
It's water.
water.
It's water.
It's water. It's water.
Or like
Water.
I don't know.
Water. I'm from
Water.
Philly. I'm drinking water.
Water. But
Water.
yeah, that irks me. Like, fucking drink the water.
Yeah.
Drink
Like,
water.
Or like whatever, you have to put lemon in it. But like the people have to put like the Mio or like Crystal Light or like this stupid
Sour Skittles powder.
yeah, like grow up.
Drink water.
It's water. Drink it.
Water.
Yeah.
Okay, firing off the rest of mine. I have someone with no friends. I
Oh,
should
yeah.
not be your only friend.
Ooh.
You should have someone else to hang out with
Hard
when I don't
agree.
want to hang out with you. I
Hard
should not be
agree.
the conductor of your social plans.
Yeah.
Number 2, when you say you're hopping in the shower and he goes, showering without me?
Showering without me?
Yes, I'm showering without me.
Oh.
Yes, I'm showering without
Showering
you.
without me?
And as a matter of fact, I'm never showering with you now. This one is from personal experience. I said updating your Bitmoji as soon as you get a haircut. Oh my god! Why did your Bitmoji also get a haircut?
That's really bad.
That's a
Or
really
God, no.
updating your Bitmoji in
I
general.
was just gonna say the thought of him like picking out which one and be like, that looks like me.
You're a man
Or
and
if
you
you-
have a
yeah.
Bitmoji.
if you change it seasonally, mine has not changed.
I change mine every season. She
But
gets
you're a
new
girl.
outfit.
You're a woman. Why do
Makes
you,
sense.
as a man, have a Bitmoji?
Yeah.
And why are you changing its hair from long to short? And then my final one is struggling to open a jar.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a
Why
bag
you-
of chips.
Just do it.
Okay, I have 3 that I'm going to fire off. The look a guy gives you when he's about to kiss you.
Classic. I experienced this so
So bad.
bad
So
on
bad.
a date that I went on in like January, like so bad.
And
So
also,
bad.
So bad.
when guys also don't, like, when you open your eyes during a kiss and the guy's looking at you. Ick.
Sometimes I'll open my eyes during the kiss because I want to make sure his eyes aren't open.
Yeah, well,
Someday I'm like,
That's
Kiss
disgusting.
me with your
Okay, we're
eyes
good.
wide
Okay,
open.
close them again.
When
Why
the
were
person
they
you
open?
like has a jewel addiction, grow up. And last, when
Drunk cigs are the only
no, drunk cigarettes are completely different. When you have a jewel addiction and you cannot stop fucking, yeah, it's
Why
not.
are you jeweling in the bathroom at your 9 to 5?
Yeah, and don't blow blueberry smoke in my face. Last, when men sing to you unprompted, my first boyfriend was so guilty. This is a different guy, by the way. He loved to. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I was like a really like emo kid, whatever. He would call me on the phone and sing
On your
Fall for
house
You.
phone?
No, not my house phone. I had a phone by this point.
Your dead grandma's phone?
Yeah. He would call me on the phone and sing Fall for You by Secondhand Serenade. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my
know this song?
mind.
No, I know this song. This is just the most outrageous thing ever.
Day. I swear it's true.
Did he think he was good?
No.
Or was he just
Did he
singing
sing
it
it
like
like
a cute
that?
little way?
No, he sang it like that. And I would have
But
to
what
mute
if-
myself to laugh.
Oh, but he did it in like a funny way. Like he wasn't
No,
like
he
I'm.
was serious. He was giving it his all.
Oh,
Because girl
That's
like
an-
you's impossible to find.
let's.
You're impossible to find. He thought he ate.
Well, that's like how every guy that can play guitar, every girl's like, that's my worst nightmare. You're in his room, you're like ready to fuck, and he pulls out his guitar,
Oh.
and you're like, I don't want to hear Wonderwall. Can we just have sex?
Yeah. Oh, and he loved to sing Blink 182's I Miss You.
Oh god.
Okay, these are the people that were never told no as a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're never told no. And at that point, you know, you're dating them a while and you don't want to hurt their feelings. I mean, we'd already said I love you, and I was just so humiliated for him. And every time he'd be like, I hope I made your night. What am I supposed to say to that?
How old were you?
14, 15? Old enough to know better.
Yeah.
Old enough to know
Old
better.
enough to know better, young enough not to care.
Yeah, I did break up with him.
As you
JoJo
should.
over here breaking hearts.
I've never been broken up with.
Oh,
Neither
I
have I.
haven't either.
yeah, same.
My hand's sweaty.
Right. That was the last of my icks.
I think I have 2 more. Okay. When a guy, this is actually sent in by my friend Vanessa.
Ooh.
When a guy is looking for something, like when he lost his wallet or he's like looking for his
and he's
keys,
crouching down.
and he's like in between the couch cushions.
Babe, where's
see
the
his
last
butt crack?
place you saw my wallet? Where's the last place you saw my wallet? Do you remember if I had it last night at the bar?
Literally,
He's
like,
freaking out. He's like, my mom's gonna kill me.
and they're like tapping their jeans, like when they can't find something, like
they take off their hat.
It's literally in the
And he
most
tipped the fedora.
obscure places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
And my last one is thinking about a guy like packing a suitcase.
Ooh.
How many pairs of underwear?
Yes,
do I
like-
need?
Like
I'm
planning
going-
for a
yeah.
vacation, like like what am I gonna wear to the club? Like what are the ladies gonna like?
You know
Or-
what that just made me think of? When you see a guy putting in his little order at the vending machine and he's waiting for it to and then it gets stuck and he's like like and
that
he-
little punch.
yeah, that little he's like
He shakes it a little bit, but he has like no upper body strength, so it's not doing anything. But yeah, packing a bag for like a sleepover or like packing a suitcase, planning his vacation outfits. Ugh.
And it's the worst outfits you've ever
And
seen.
it's like the worst Aztec printed shirt you've ever
it's
seen.
the most rancid fit you've ever
And
seen.
it's like a toothbrush and like a bar of soap, like no bag, just like stuffed in
raw
there.
dogging.
Yep.
In between your underwear and your club shirt.
Mhm.
And then they
just-
get there and he's like, bro, did anyone bring toothpaste? I forgot.
Yeah.
like you're gonna act like the bristles of your toothbrush weren't just brushing up against the sole of your shoe
yeah.
in that bag.
Yeah.
You're crazy if you think he's bringing more than one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Ooh, more than one pair of flip flops.
Mm.
Thank you to Aaron from Just One Fern for sending us this morning.
Who for some reason produced.
Who produced this episode?
Who mixed, produced, and mastered us a little jingle, and we are so grateful.
Everyone ready for me to fire it off?
Yeah.
Penny dropper of the week. Penny dropper of the week. We're serving pennies, having sex with penny dropper of the week. Penny dropper of the week. Penny dropper of the week. We're serving pennies, having sex with penny dropper of the week. I can't express enough how we got this unprompted, and I'm sitting at my desk, and I have to. It's just played in my AirPods. I had no choice. It auto read into my AirPods, and I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm going.
I was sitting at my desk and I screamed, and there was a guy cleaning my windows, and he hit against the building. I went ah!
I laughed so hard. Like, I was so sad. And then I heard it and I was like, oh, that just brightened my day.
It was a bad day today.
It was
Yeah.
so funny.
Bad
Thank
day to
you,
be
Erin.
made. So the panty dropper of the week this week, I think we had a few. We had said.
Oh.
I know one of them was the Jonas Brothers because they had just
Oh, yeah.
released their
Yeah, I
album.
wanted to make it a big thing, guys. The Jonas Brothers penny droppers of the week. Guys.
Yes.
What's everyone's favorite song on the album?
Waffle House.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I only listened to it once. I haven't done a second listen.
Oh my god, I have been streaming like a fucking beast. Summer Baby blew Waffle House for me like out of the water.
I'm gonna have to do a
Dramatically.
re-listen.
Well, the reason
Yeah.
why Waffle House is my favorite is because I'm trauma bonded to that
Yeah.
song forever. We were sitting in a diner and received the most unhinged text ever sent to a person, and that song started playing, and I knew in that moment forever that would be
That was
the
our
most-
Waffle House.
Yeah.
That was our Waffle House moment.
no, Waffle
Yeah.
House is just like it's just amazing.
It's a song of the summer.
Yeah.
I would argue that Summer Baby is the song of the summer.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to
Well,
re-listen to
Waffle
Summer
House
Baby.
is the song of my summer.
Okay.
It's
I can't remember my
was gonna
second or
say
third
something I
favorite that
can't.
I sent.
What?
I can't remember any of the other titles. I
You
did
wanna
only
scroll back
listen
in our
to it the
messages?
once.
I couldn't even conjure up my top 3 after listening to it once. I need
at least a
Top
solid 5 other
3.
listens.
Summer Baby, Montana Sky, Waffle House.
No, I need to listen to it more to have a top 3.
I have not
Waffle
stopped
House is
listening
probably
to
going to
it.
be my top 3 because I could tell you there were some other ones where I was like, but I don't know the names
Summer
or anything
Baby.
yet, so
You
like
feel
I can't.
Summer Baby heating up my body. Ugh. So good. That one's going to go hard at the concert.
So yeah, the Jonas Brothers were panty droppers of the week.
Yeah.
Panty
Joe
dropper
Jonas
of
has been a panty dropper of the week for me for months now.
Joni,
Yeah.
Joni,
Joni Jonas.
Joni Jonas. Joe Jonas is probably panty dropper of like
The
my
year.
life, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since the ripe age of 8, and I was making out with my TV when he came on
Camp
during
Rock.
Camp Rock,
Him and his
Yeah.
anime hair.
Yeah.
and I licked my TV clean, and I would have licked him given the chance.
Your tongue was all staticky.
I'm gonna get like a cease and desist from Jonas LLC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a restraining order. I'm not allowed at the concert, guys.
How's the search going, Taylor?
What are you looking for?
Oh,
top
Waffle
3.
House, Americana, Wings, and then Summer in the Hamptons.
Summer in the Hamptons.
You are the wings I need
To fly away, and you give me love. I feel it, I feel it, I feel like I ran through the ceiling.
Why is every
The
episode a
ceiling.
musical episode now?
I just like
We
to
like can't
sing.
shut up anymore.
Yeah.
Was there anyone else we liked this
Was
week?
I don't have another panty dropper.
I thought we did, but I can't
We mentioned
remember.
Niall,
Oh, Niall.
but that's just
Why?
Niall.
Niall
We were
will
just
always
thinking
be a
about him.
panty dropper.
What?
We were texting about Niall today.
Niall will always be a panty
Well, because I
dropper.
said that Niall has
Eludes
blonde,
blonde
energy.
energy.
It doesn't matter what color his hair is naturally or is now. He just reads blonde to me. It's just the vibes I get. I'm sorry.
Do we have a panty riser of the week?
Blake Lively's stylist.
wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
Get it?
Okay, is everyone ready?
Oh, yeah.
Panty riser of the week. Panty riser of the week. I'm picking up my panties off the ground because you disgust me.
Panty riser of the week. Aaron, I would love for you to mix that.
There we go. You got it.
I can't get the lyrics to save my goddamn life.
Panty riser of the week is the costume stylist for specifically Blake Lively on the It Ends With Us movie.
And whoever did the casting for that movie, because
True.
Yeah.
why is Blake Lively playing Lily Bloom, a 25-year-old?
And why is she
Playing
dressed
what?
like
What's
that?
the name?
Lily Bloom.
Ah.
And she owns a flower shop.
Lily Blooms.
Is that the name?
Yeah.
Give me a break. No. I haven't read this book.
She's a character in a book. What do you expect?
Also,
I think it's on the bookshelf.
the other love interest, his name is Ryle.
Like
played by-
Bile with an R?
Yeah.
Like Kyle with an R.
Played by Justin Baldoni, which is
Who is
fine.
not my Ryle.
Like the Ryle I was picturing, the way he was described in the book, Jacob Elordi. It's Jacob Elordi.
No, I pictured
my God.
Massimo from 365 Days.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I feel like he's too old,
He's
though.
too old. I was picturing
Well,
younger.
I was picturing
Jacob
a younger
Elordi.
version of him.
Jacob Elordi and
was
Bella
my fan
Thorne.
cast.
And I was just, I was picturing like more of like a redhead Taylor Swift.
Bella Thorne.
Yeah. But like not Bella Thorne. More like softer.
Or Cheryl from Riverdale.
Yeah. Like literally anyone else.
Or like an unknown actress. Give someone else a shot.
Like
True.
Blake Lively, love you, girl.
But in the book, they were
yeah.
25. So when I was fan
Oh.
casting it in my head,
Yeah.
I was fan casting people around the age of
25-year-olds.
25 or who could play 25-year-olds.
I mean,
Yeah.
even 10 years,
no
whatever.
offense to Blake
15?
Lively and Justin Baldoni. They
In-
both have children who are over the age of 5. You
Yeah.
can't play a 25-year-old. I'm sorry.
Like in no version of my head were they the people I pictured, but also the way that they are dressing her is zero. They're dressing
Crimes.
her.
a war
I
crime.
saw something today. They are dressing her like the author of the book, like to a T.
Oh, God, she wrote herself into it.
And
Ooh.
that is not how she dressed in the book. Like in the book, she was wearing like flared jeans and like pastel long sleeve turtlenecks and like cutesy, like some or like overalls, and like she was just very cutesy. And like in this, she's like quirky, and it's just
She's
not.
giving Carrie Bradshaw.
She's in a pink Carhartt shirt
Yeah.
that's tied up with like the frumpiest of frumpy skirts. And Blake
Yeah.
Lively's a beautiful woman. Why are you dressing her like that?
Yeah, those outfits
Yeah.
to me were giving Carrie Bradshaw.
but like not good.
Yeah.
And it's rising our panties.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the move, and I feel like it's gonna be
The movie's gonna either be a shit show or like.
Well, I think it's gonna be
I don't know,
another
man.
after.
Ugh.
Yeah. After
Fucking
had such-
Trevor.
Fucking Trevor.
Like it's gonna be. How many
Fucking
movies are we
Trevor.
at? 6, and they all suck.
Yeah.
Not like the books.
Still waiting for the next one though.
I'll be sad.
This was another unhinged episode.
We gotta
Oh,
stop
God.
filming after work, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And
Love
Do you
you.
have any
next
final
time.
thoughts? Nothing?
This is just a fun. I mean, these are our real icks, but not
If
meant
you
to
have
offend.
Icks, drop them down below.
Yeah.
Not meant to offend, as you said, as we stated earlier.
And I
None
know
of what we said is something you can't change about yourself.
yeah.
If you think that these apply to you.
And I know that there are way bigger things to complain about than my Shake Shack milkshake being absolutely liquid, but it made me sad.
I don't think that's what anyone's going to take away from this episode.
Well, I just want to put it out there because
If you're
a
a man who wears flops, that's great.
It's going to be angry men who wear flip-flops in the comments.
And I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there is someone out there who will love you, even if you ick them out.
There is someone out there for everyone.
And I'm sure that to some guy, I am a walking human ick. It's fine. I can take the heat, so I'm fine to dish it out.
Yeah.
Someone will love you, icks and all.
You deserve someone who will love you, icks and all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I've always said that.
I've always said
We're
that.
just not them.
And on
Yeah.
that, and we're probably not for you either if you're commenting hate under this video, which I know you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
So on that note,
See you next week.
Good night and goodbye. Good morning, good evening, and good night.
mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Laters.